It says we're streaming.
Yay.
We are live. Hello, Alan. Welcome back. Hello, everyone. Hopefully you can hear us. Oh my God. Let me just turn down a bit. Welcome. I'll double check that just to be sure. But we should be on YouTube and Facebook. It says we're on view. Okay.
Live.
I think live. View on YouTube.
So we
Are
can't.
we on? Check your social media.
We can't swear now, and we can open a beer.
We can do. Yeah. Let's do it. All
right.
We're
Let's. I think we need to celebrate this moment because it's
do
been
it.
a while. Do
Thank
not
you.
drop any guitars.
Okay. All right.
The setup's different, but the risks are still the same.
Well, this guitar is expensive. Sorry, Tommy Boyce, if you're watching. I am.
Do you want me to open it for you?
No, it's okay. I'm just going to make sure we're on Facebook.
That's good.
See how we're going here. Let's do a live check. It's been a while. I'm going to go to the Guitar Kernel right now and see if we're on. If you're watching, please say yes or no. Have we appeared? Have we not appeared?
Swear at us if you like.
You can swear. Oh, we are live.
Hey, we are live.
All right, cool.
Okay.
That's good. Welcome. Hello, Alan.
Hello again.
Welcome. Glad
How
you're
you
back.
doing?
Michael Zapp says, "Hey, fellas."
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I thought that was Michael Ray for a second.
No.
I planned this time slot because I know this is when he's in the library at Barwon Prison. You're allowed to access the interwebs. So now, Alan, welcome back. We're going to start with
Good to be back.
Start with untangling my foot there. We've got a beer.
It's been a while, but the setup is still gloriously shit. It really is.
It's vintage now. It's vintage.
The stuff that's falling off the headphones, I don't really want to look at it.
Alan, I told you to clean your act up. Do you know, I had a young person in here a couple of weeks ago, and he's like, I was watching Phil Sobrano and you having a chat, and I thought, okay. Now that was about 6 years ago. Can you believe that? And he was like, I was a teenager at school.
In the other shop.
In the other shop, exactly. All right, hang on, I'm going to pop this.
Yeah,
what do we got? Voodoo.
Now you've gone all posh. You don't want to do shows anymore, do you?
I do.
You're not in the grime of South Melbourne anymore. So.
Well, look at the effort I've gone to here.
Oh, yes.
Viewers.
It is a world-class setup.
Now, Alan, not only do we have people.
Anyway, it's not about the setup, is it? It's about the beer, the shit jokes, and the playing of the same licks that we were playing 6 years ago.
Yeah, I've learnt absolutely nothing. But look, Alan, we are doing some customer feedback, and this is a hang on. Here
No.
Okay. Hi everyone. Whoop, there we go. This is a letter. This is a message from Joanne.
Yeah.
She's in Townsville. Oh, sorry, I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do the one from Dave in Perth.
Too early, is it?
It's too early, yeah. Dave says, my wife asked me to spoon in bed.
Yeah.
But I said I'd rather have a fork. That probably,
that's a bit rude to start off.
That's a bit rude.
Yeah.
That's a bit rude.
Yeah.
That sounds like if you're speaking Scottish, that would have sounded like something else.
Fork.
I'll do the one from Joanne in Rockhampton. Hello, Joanne. Welcome. This is Alan and I. We used to be on many years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago. It's drink beer, play guitar. I thought about, because we're doing the drive time, I thought about changing the name. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. You could just call it drink beer and drink and drive. Sold. Sold.
Wow.
Okay, Joanne from Rockhampton. Welcome to Drink and Drive,
really.
episode 1. Joanne says, so a guy calls a swimming pool company and says, I got a leak in my pool. And the man answered the phone, says, well, go ahead. Alan, now, let's talk guitars.
As you can see, the joke's not got any better.
I'm going to put that down. We're going to kill the...
Yeah,
there we are.
Thank God for that.
Should we do some playing?
Did you hear the collective sigh of relief from the viewers? So thank
You're
God.
not tuning in for high quality
No, they're definitely not.
Okay, now let's see who's on with us. Oh, it's just Michael's out. All right, well, maybe we should play. Should play some stuff. Welcome to Drink and Drive.
Let's talk about these guitars first. What have we got? Because as usual, you are trying to sell everything.
I'm trying to sell.
This one you owned, didn't you?
I do. It's not for sale though.
This was the one, wasn't it? Yeah, you told me this is the one, and you've had this for a whole 2 days now. So
2 weeks,
and you're already teetering on whether you want to sell it or not.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well,
it's nice.
Yeah, that's collector's choice number 45.
Yeah.
If you're tuning in and wondering, hang on, let me get. You know what? Wait a second.
I mean, the collector's choices are just fabulous guitars, really, aren't they?
Yes, they are, Alan.
Yeah.
If you're tuning in to Drink and Drive episode 1, we're talking about guitars here. And collector's choice, what does that mean? What does it mean? Well, they did a series of about 47 guitars, and they're exact copies of real golden era Gibsons that are in circulation, so proper ones. So they used all the modern technology, and they went and cloned them. So now, Alan, you own a couple too, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Can you play me something on that, Tom?
I can. Yeah. What, do you want to kill the music? Or? Whatever I'm going to play is not going to go with that. So.
Okay.
All right. Bit of delay on there.
You've got a volume control.
I do, yeah. You don't have one.
I don't have one. I have to use this silly thing.
I don't know. I mean, I think, I know they're not cheap, but you could, don't, if anybody's watching from Murphy Labs, don't take this the wrong way. If you want to send me a guitar, please do.
We love them.
For them, I have owned both Murphy Lab and Collector's Choice.
Yes.
And I think the Collector's Choices are just special.
That's what I say to everybody. And I tell the story of Paul D coming in with his... he told me the story of the burst he owned, and he said, I'll bring it in for you to play. And I didn't really believe it. And then it came in, and once we played that, that was a different level
60.
of guitar.
His
60.
Yeah,
that was
unbelievable. And we have the show from that where I openly weep. Because it was
water coming out of your eyes, and water. It's like when I go to a restaurant, perhaps an Indian restaurant, and I say I don't mind a good pee-pee after a meal, just not when it's spraying out my asshole. Right. Sorry. Is it what time?
Oh
what time
my God!
Okay.
You haven't even had a drink yet.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
This is the Voodoo Ranger.
This is just normal.
Hazy Indian Pale Ale. Should we do some playing?
So how much are you selling this one for?
I've got $13,950.
Have you? So you are selling it, you little liar.
No, I put it up. I put it up and I took it down. I couldn't do it. But that's a killer guitar. That's number 45.
And what are you holding in your grubby little mitts?
This is 1969, same year as me.
Is it a genuine
Les Pauls custom?
69?
Yeah, it's been refinished a few times, but it's great. It's the weight is about 4 kilos, which is really light for a Gibson from that era. It's unbelievable. And I'll play something. What can we do? All right, wait a second.
And that must be worth at least $500.
This is definitely.
I wouldn't pay more than $500 for that, but
I think Tommy Boyce is selling it. I think he did pay $500, but he wants $20,000.
No way.
Or something like that. It could be. I might have the story wrong.
It's probably worth it, to be honest.
We have some people who have joined us.
For a genuine bit of history.
For a genuine bit of history. Man, it's amazing.
Yeah.
We've got some folks on.
Okay.
And we've had some more viewer comments come in. So Brent Duxbury. Did you realise there's 2 Brent Duxburys?
No.
There's one that lives in Melbourne and one that lives in Sydney. They look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Never believe the line, oh, that one's mine and not for sale. Just wait a week or so.
He knows you too well. He knows you
He's watched
too
previous
well.
episodes. John Caramelis says, hello, John. Well, this reminds me a little bit of high school. Two mates shooting the breeze. Shitting. Talking shit. Two mates shutting the breeze with some drinks while fingering a minor.
Oh, no, that's like one of your jokes. That's terrible.
Hold it. Speaking of jokes.
No, we're gonna
We'll do one more. We'll do one more.
No.
We'll do one more. Hang on. This one is from Dave from Bribey Island says gonorrhea would have been a great name for diarrhea medicine. Thank you, Dave.
That's actually quite good.
That's pretty good.
It wasn't going the way I thought it was going to go. It was actually...
It worked out. Let's play a little tune.
Okay.
Let's go.
What are we doing?
We're going to go...
We're going to shred.
We're going to shred some C-sharp something.
Because was it last year when we did a show?
I think
it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's probably been a year. I think we've done maybe 2 or 3 or 4 shows since the lockdown. Since I moved, lockdown and all that sort of stuff. But Sir Nigel and I were doing regular Saturday shows. And it's like this kid came in and he was like, I was at school watching your show. And I'm like, aren't you supposed to be doing schoolwork? And he's like, no. Amazing. Mitch, is it Mitch Cowan? Have you seen him play guitar? He's unbelievable. But he doesn't play the licks that we play. That's the difference.
Thank God.
Thank God.
You mean he's better than us?
In other words, he's a lot better.
A lot better.
Let's do it. All right, you go first, buddy.
I've been playing the same licks for 35 years.
I know. Well,
which one's this one?
This is.
Oh yeah, that one.
Stitch Up. Yeah.
See,
I'm not going to sell it.
I haven't even touched the wire yet.
This is gonna hurt. All right.
Shall I have a go?
Yes.
Right, you know what?
Holy moly!
I should not have set up your wah pedal before this thing because I knew you were going to go for it straight away. Cheating.
You have fallen for my evil plan, Alan. Now, Alan,
this is a very nice guitar. I have to admit.
It's kind of good. It's
I
one of those
understand why you've kept it for more than 2 weeks. 2 days.
I can't believe it.
2 hours.
I think I've almost had that 2 months.
No,
it could be a record.
Yeah,
it could
nice.
be a record.
Very nice. Love it. Does it have a name, this one, or is it just CC45?
CC45. Okay. That's it.
That one's good as well.
Chunky Chopper.
Chunky.
45. Andy Caramella says, "Oh, the beat up Les Paul came up a treat." It did. It did. Are you the one that bought it? I'm not sure. Oh. Did you see what happened? Let me tell the story, Alan. Okay. Here's my story. Before you were born, Alan. A friend of mine from Gippsland, which is an area that when you've been released from prison like Michael Ray, you head to Gippsland, and it is a large patch of Victoria towards the east. So you basically just get on the M1 and you keep driving. You drive and you drive and you drive until you only see white people. That's it. Ex-cons, white people. Nothing culturally diverse, just white folks. So you keep driving, you see these white people. So what was that? What were we talking about?
I don't know. I'm worried about where this is going. I really am. So.
Well, one of those white people from Gippsland has a music store down there, and someone brought in a 1976 Les Paul Custom. And I think Andy Caramellis might think that this is it, but it's not. This is a 69. So they called up and they said, "I'm not sure what it is. Can you help?" And I said, "Sure." And it was covered in mold. It was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, you did.
The moldy.
Yeah.
And it had been in a storage, in a shipping container. You know how, Alan, when you go to the country and people they live in shipping containers, or they have all their couches and their furniture's out on the front lawn. So they just live on the lawn. I think this was one of those situations. And he said the kid's grandfather's grandfather. And I'm like, what year is this? But you know how the people down there, they have children at 12. And I went, okay, I understand.
That's where this is.
The grandfather's grandfather. And I'm like, it must be from the 1940s. They're like, no, 1976. I'm like, what?
Wow.
But anyway, we took it in and we restored it. And
how do guitars get mold and just if it's wet then?
Wet, damp, yeah. And all the seams, because it's a 3-piece neck with the 5-piece headstock.
Yeah, you did show me.
So the seams were starting to come open a bit. But I took it to Ryan Colortone Guitars.
Excellent.
Genius.
He is amazing.
Had it. I cleaned it up myself. We had it refretted. We had everything done. He glued up some stuff, and I got it back.
He did my gold top.
Did the gold top?
He's such a lovely bloke as well.
He's a lovely guy.
What a job he did on that gold top.
Man,
amazing.
It's almost as good as that one. I think. It's close.
No, I think mine's better. To be fair, so
it's probably.
I think
probably 500 places.
I think you're right to sell this. It's yeah.
Anyway,
should we do another one?
We can do another one. But I sold that guitar straight away. I put $49.50 on it. Took out the door. It's down in Tasmania now. So this is not the cleanup job.
Right.
It's down in Tasmania.
You'll buy anything if you can make a profit off it, really, won't you? So that's just the way you roll.
Well,
so.
It's about making an acceptable profit, so not to offend people. I operate within like a $5 limit. Alan, we've had another message come through. I've heard this come through.
Okay.
This is from Patricia. Patricia says, she's from Darwin. She says, when two people have sex, it's a twosome. When three people have sex, it's a threesome. Now I know why people call you handsome. I'm going to have this show removed from Darwin. You crocodile-eating, cassowary-infested shithole! Okay, now, who's joined us? John Caramellis says... John Caramellis and Andy Carroll. What the hell's going on here? Oh yes, that's right. They're related. Andy says, "Oh, the beat up. Oh yeah. Oh, Andy says, "Oh, it's not that one. But anyway, I think I should move to Gippsland." You can only move to Gippsland if you've done 5 years in Barwon prison.
Good choice on the beers.
Yeah, no, it's unbelievable.
For a change, Anthony actually bought these beers.
I tried to get Alan to buy them. I'm like,
I don't have time to go out and get it.
You know what the guy up the road here who's got the wine bar. I don't want to say too much about it, but no. A lot. Anyway,
he doesn't do good beers, does he?
John Caramellis says Gippsland just had a 44% increase in property values in the last 3 minutes. There you are.
Really? Oh, there you go.
Because we're finding gear. You guys should come in on the weekend. I've got the 83 telly that also turned up in Gippsland. Incredible. Should we do a little Santana?
Do you want to?
Should we swap or do one more?
We'll do one more. No,
okay. All right, let's go.
We have more. He has more to sell.
We have more to sell. But anyway, this one's definitely available. 1969 Les Paul. I should check the tuning. And then now I think we're going to do a little thing called Santana. What the hell's going on here? Oh my goodness.
Boy,
oh my goodness.
Bloody hell.
Oh my goodness.
You bent that one way too far.
Has Nigel gone yet?
No, still around. Mid-September.
Still there. And what gigs? Now, Alan, let's talk gigs. What gigs have we got coming up?
That's a good question. I'll get back to you on that.
All right. We're going to think.
I did not come prepared for that.
I know why you're here doing it.
I think I've got one in December. And yeah. I've had a few recently though.
Alan is a gigger. I'm not a gigger.
I'm doing everything.
Terrifies
80s music, blues and rock, anything.
If you get a chance, if you're in here in Melbourne, the capital of the Southern Hemisphere, go see Alan play. And let me tell you, one ticket will get you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. All right, here we go.
That's great. Okay, see this one. All right, am I going first?
Yeah.
Go do that again.
You need the LSD. The Caramellis brothers love that guitar.
Good. for the walk.
Right.
Go on, play it. Play it.
I can't do it. Oh no, it shouldn't be that one. No,
that's it.
It's hard to do it on this guitar.
That. I felt like I was in the room with Santana.
I felt like I was on the Woodstock stage, just bombed on acid with Carlos, and my guitar was a snake. My guitar was a snake.
Come on, do it. That's definitely going to be out of tune now.
Thank you, Alan.
Wow, I was just sniffing your beer there. I was like, did you put something? Did you put a drop of acid in there? I don't know.
I love that acid story from Carlos Santana. Now,
these are great guitars.
These are amazing. Les Pauls. Come on, it's incredible.
How do you feel after that? Do you feel
pretty
good? Do you feel better?
It's good. It's good to let loose and shred out a bit.
Have you been on some drugs for your back?
I'm always on drugs for the back. Tonight's drugs of choice are pregabalin, which is Lyrica, which is great.
What's that?
It's kind of like a drug.
Right. Legal?
It's legal.
Okay.
And we've got Panadine 4 on board, which is good. A couple of those.
Right.
Endep, which is a painkiller. Some people use it as an antidepressant, but not me.
Do you rattle when you walk?
Well, I'm not. Yeah. I'm not allowed near the airport for a long time. I can tell you that. But now we've had another message, and
persistent.
This is from Sarah in Cairns. Do you know where Cairns is?
I do.
It's right up there. She says.
You mean Cairns in France or Cairns in
Cairns?
Cairns, okay.
Cairns in Aussie. Cairns. She writes, "Dear Colonel, my in-laws are mimes. They do unspeakable things whenever they visit." What the hell?
That's sinister and not all at the same time.
Now, Alan, should we move guitars and beers? I do the double, change guitars and
yeah,
change
we
beers.
should. Yeah,
let's do it.
We should.
Right. I'll just see who's on and who has joined us. I'll answer some questions. What have we got? Archie Lee. When the rhythm and solo work. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not, but I guess I'll take it as a compliment.
Anybody that wants it, buy it.
Buy it. It's
because
I can't sell it.
Yeah,
I can't.
Yeah, you already.
This thing's pretty killer as well.
You already have. As soon as mentally you put it on the site, you sold it.
I'll tell you, the videos.
It's not even mentally. You have actually physically put it on the site.
No, I marked it up. The videos certainly do a good job sometimes, depending on who's playing. But we chucked out the Rickenbacker 12-string video. Oh, sold straight away.
Even
it was a good price.
Even with you playing it.
Even with me.
Wow.
I played some traveling
Somebody
Wilburys.
must have been really desperate for a Ricky.
I think they're in Gippsland or somewhere. Now, let's see. Well, this is so cool. Oh, are we frozen in time? Do we look frozen in time now? We might be frozen.
Maybe it's just catching up.
I don't know. Who knows?
Or have they pulled us off? So will they? Do you want to get the guitars?
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
I'll tell you what. You give me. No. I'll put that one there. You give me that one, or you're going to take it with you.
All right. Wait.
We haven't really worked out the logistics of this, have we? So.
Okay.
All right. I can play it as well.
Okay. All right. Here we go. We're going to do it. All right. You ready? Here. I'm going to do it. Hang on. Here we go, folks.
This is completely out of tune now. I'm all on my own. I can say whatever I like. Whoa. I shall swap you. Which one do you want me to have?
I'll figure it out.
Lovely.
Okay. Now hopefully our stream. Oh no, it seems to have frozen, but I don't know. What's going on there? We can check it. See what's going on. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know why it's buzzing? Sorry, Helen. Oh God. Okay. Right. Get my mic. Hello, folks. Hopefully it's frozen and no one actually saw all that. But let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Let's go to YouTube.
Oh, I have no sound. Did you switch me off?
Oh yes, I've got you on mute. Hello.
Damn you.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Cool. We're good to go.
Is that what you do?
Can someone tell us if we're actually
Is that what you do when I'm playing? You mute me. Bastard.
He can't tell. He can hear himself play. But what I do is I cut the sound. It's like something inappropriate on the radio and we hit the dump. It's called the dump button.
I love that crack noise that we get on this show when you open a beer. It's glorious.
Well, you know what? I'm going to see.
Are we frozen or?
I'm not sure if we're frozen. Let's see. See if we're on. Oh, wait a second. Let's go. Let's have a look. Sorry, folks. We're just taking a little break here to see if we're actually on. Let's see what's going on. Hello? Oh, okay. Oh, no.
You're on.
We're on.
Yeah, it's me tuning.
There we go.
We are live.
Live.
Without a net.
Oh, look, it's got captions.
I was watching that the other night, the Van Halen one, live without. Have you ever seen that, live without a net?
No.
Good. They were. That was in the Van Hagar era. My God, they were unreal.
What, 90s?
No, 80s. In that 88, I think it was.
He was kind of.
What a great gig.
Yeah, amazing band, and he really was. So, I was going to say far ahead of his time, but you had Alan Holdsworth, who kind of played, but Alan Holdsworth was really a jazz player, and Eddie Van Halen is a rock player who took a little bit of Holdsworth, and it's amazing. I mean, the solo he did on Beat It, I love that Beat It story as well, where they had to sing. Incredible.
Just rocked up and did it in 20 minutes.
Just rocked up.
And have you seen any of the Best of Both Worlds?
Yeah, are we opening the second beer?
Yeah, I already have.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen any of the Best of Both Worlds one with Joe Satriani on guitar?
No, what's that?
All right, so that's Sammy Hagar.
Yes.
I think only gigging in the States, but there's Michael Anthony on bass.
Yes.
Jason Bonham on drums.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good, that one, isn't it?
That's a good one. All right, we'll talk beer in a second.
Sammy Hagar and Joe Satriani, and they're doing all the Van Halen stuff. And the guy who used to sing in Thirsty Mercs, who's an amazing keyboard player.
He's been in the shop before.
Yeah,
I told you that story.
He's doing the keys.
I had no idea when he came in during the lockdown. He has an apartment in South Melbourne somewhere. Yeah. So he popped in during the lockdown. He just called up about getting some strings, and I said, yeah, you can come in. So he came in, and then he's like, oh, I really need this pedal. And I'm like, oh, hang on, I'll call Deluxe. So I sent him, Deluxe were nice enough to kind of let him in. So I sent him down to Deluxe, and I said, it's Ray from Thirsty Merc. Let him in. Now, I had no idea. Then the next thing, do you know who Lewis Cole is? Lewis Cole, jazz guy. So it's kind of like this, it's hard to explain it, but rock jazz. So the next minute I see Lewis Cole film clip in LA, who's on keyboards with the guy from Thirsty Merc.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that
looks like the guy from Thirsty. That can't be.
He's been playing in Satriani's band for a while.
I know, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's really. Yeah, if you're watching, Ray, and guess what?
He's not going to be watching.
Well,
he's got better things to do.
How do you know?
He's got better things to do.
Well, we're closely related to him though, because Simon. Do you know Simon from 80s Amps? You know Simon. Coffin.
Yeah.
He's on tour with Russell Crowe at the moment, and he's coming back
with
to
Russell
Australia
Crowe.
With Russell Crowe.
Right.
He's coming back to Australia to go on tour with that band, Dave Gleason, Russell Morris, Ray, and some other punk called Jack Jones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a phenomenal guitarist as well, Jack Jones.
What's his real name? Is it Ignatius or something?
Owen Thomas, isn't it?
Does anyone know that?
He's a phenomenal guitarist.
Let's see if we've refreshed on... no, we haven't. You know what? I'm going to just refresh, restream, see if it's going.
Oh, no.
It should keep going. Yeah. It should keep going. We'll see. We'll see how we're going.
This one's quite nice.
Come on,
so what have I got in my grubby little hands here? Are we going to wait? Whoa,
let's just see. We may have disappeared. Oh, no, there we go. We're back.
Okay.
All right, folks. Okay, let's have a look out. Now, let me just look at the serial numbers.
These feel more modern. So
okay, these are definitely more modern.
They
are both
60s.
59s.
Mm-hmm. The 60s anniversary one.
That's the 60th. Mm-hmm. And this one is a 2023.
Right.
And this is like super lightweight. 3.6.
Good for people with dodgy backs.
Good for people with dodgy backs. Yeah. Or on my older customers. Did I tell you that's why I better tune it?
No, I was referring to you. So I was.
I'll have you know, I had a gentleman in today, and he said, "I'm a lot older than you, buddy," and I was like, "I doubt it." That's why John Brewster from the Angels.
Oh yeah, so he came in, didn't he?
He came in and he bought.
You finished that one?
Or? Yeah, I'm still going. Yeah, he bought the Gibson Les Paul.
Yep.
And the reason why he bought that, not because he's old and decrepit, but that is part of the reason. But it's light. It's super light.
Yeah.
And you know what? He invited. He's so nice, and his wife, and he invited us to the Palais show that they were doing, but it was sold out. All the allocated Friends tickets were gone. Oh, that's all right. Thanks for thinking of us. And then he calls me and he's like, "Hey, did you want to go to the winery gig we're doing?" And I said, "Yeah, I love a winery. I'll go. Can I bring? Is it all ages?" "Yeah, it's all ages." "I'll bring Phoebe." "Okay." So we bring Lily and Phoebe, and off we go. We get into the gig, and Brent Duxbury too, the one that lives in Melbourne, not the one in Sydney, he's there with his lady, and Lily knows the lady. So we go into the grassy knoll area with, it's like a beer garden. We're there, and then
on the grassy knoll.
The grassy knoll, and then Phoebe says, "Dad," when the Angels were on, "Dad, can we go down the front and watch the Angels?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can go down the front." So, hang on, I better have a beer. What is it? Hang on.
Oh yeah, he showed you how to play that, didn't he?
He did. Yeah. He sat, because there's this section. You got to get that right. So we go down the front, and we're walking down, and straight away, two ladies in the twilight of their lives, shit-faced, beyond belief, holding each other up, bombed. And I don't mean bombed on champagne. I mean bombed on ice and champagne.
No, come on.
Dude, they were out.
How old were they?
And Phoebe's like, "Dad, what's wrong with those women?" And I'm like, nothing. Nothing wrong with them at all.
Nothing. Having a good
That's
time.
the way, anyway. We get down there and we're watching the show, and "Dad, lift me up." I lift her up, and then I smell this breath, alcohol. It wasn't mine for a change. And this person says, "Isn't it amazing, Colonel, to see your guitar on stage?" And I turned, and it was a friend from Facebook.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he's probably out there watching. "Hello, how are you?" But the point of that was, those concerts are packed, and I think they're the only ones doing well financially.
Right.
Even the Byron Bay Blues Fest is closed.
Yeah, it is.
But if you take those old sort of 50, 55, 60 and up heritage rock acts, sorry Jimmy Hocking, but that's reality.
Is he heritage, is he?
He's a heritage rocker.
He's going to punch you in the face when he comes
He could kick me in the face. He's like a Taekwondo expert. I'll take him to the ground and pound. But
I'll film that if it happens. I'll put it on Instagram.
And ground and pound him. Jimmy Hocking versus the Colonel. 3 rounds of 5 minutes. Just exhibition.
Well, your back would go out before you'd get even near to that.
I haven't been doing any training in 18 months. I'm absolutely Should we play something?
We should, yeah. Which one?
Okay. Let's have a look. What about?
Which one's next?
What about?
Was it that one?
Oh, it could be this one. Let's see what this is. I better kill
these this one feels like a nice guitar as well.
Yeah, these new ones feel amazing. So this has been in before. We actually sold this, and then I think something bad has happened to the gentleman, and it's come back.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so light, and the neck is perfect. It's just, I don't know. I like these collector's choice ones. There's a special story about them. I don't know what that story is, but okay, here we go. Oh,
which one's this one? C-sharp minor.
Oh, this is our calling card.
All right. Nice. Nice. Here we go. What a finish. Just like we planned it.
Just like it took so long to rehearse that.
These are pretty good as well.
These are really good.
How much would these cost? Do you need to calm down a little bit?
Well, what I say to everybody is, don't worry about the price. Wait a second. Don't worry about the. Hang on. Wait. Okay. What I say to everyone that comes in here and picks up one of these guitars, don't worry about the price. Worry about what your heart says.
Yeah, that's what I tell Christina.
Yeah.
And she goes, that's why I can't let her come in here anymore. Because she goes,
we actually don't let women in.
Anthony, I will kill him.
The gringo, I will kill him on the hipa. Is that she? Yeah, because Mexico is where Spanish originated.
You reckon? Oh God, that's definitely going to get you killed.
Hipa. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, now
I
you're
wonder
in
if there's anyone on. Let's have a look.
She's going to buy one of your watches.
Oh yes. Oh please.
Crack it over your head.
David Martin, just listen for a minute. The sustain.
Yeah, I know. The sustain.
David Martin's an interesting
forever. Goes on forever.
Easy to sustain. It goes on forever.
Forever. Listen to it.
I'm going to
it's still going. It's still
the colonel in a knife fight.
It's still going. The sustain. Listen. Can you hear it?
I can. I wonder.
Sustains forever.
I wonder if you were sustaining over the jazz progression.
I should point out something about this patch.
Let's talk about it. Yes.
Can I say who it's from?
Let's nerd out. Now, if you're tuning in and you're wondering, how the hell do they get those sounds?
Yeah.
Well, we have the option of a ton of Marshall stacks, or we've gone modern, and we've gone fractal.
We have.
What have we got down here, Alan?
This is, and you can download this for free with Fractal, and I am not affiliated with Fractal at all. I just like the gear. And but that having been said,
yeah,
if Fractal would like me to try anything and send it, I'd be happy to do so.
If you would like to send Alan and I some free gear, we will review it for you.
Yes, we will.
With the backing music and everything.
And but this is Neil Schon's.
All right, from Journey.
This is his patch that he uses live.
I have a Journey question for you.
You haven't met him as well, have you?
No, I haven't met Neil Schon. I would like to. Oh my God.
Just get it out.
I'm having deep issues.
Good job you can't smell
I'm having some deep. Having some deep
this is not smell-o-vision.
Have I? Oh, now, Alan, just before we talk about Neil Schon, have you got time to talk a bit more? Can you stay and talk?
Yeah.
I love talking. All right. We've got some people who've written in. Now, David. Oh, no. Wait a second. Michael Zappa's on. All right, wait a second. I'll do a viewer feedback one. Okay.
Viewer feedback is...
This is also Michael.
Same jokes.
Same jokes.
Same jokes.
Michael from Sydney.
You look a bit older and a bit fatter.
We're definitely older and fatter. Probably more fatter. That's why I wear black, is slimming. Michael from Sydney. Whereabouts in Sydney are you, Michael? He says, Alan and Colonel, I hate those people who knock on your door and say you need to get saved or you'll burn. Stupid fireman. One more. This is Leslie. Oh, Leslie. Are you related to David Leslie by any chance?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. Leslie
we saw him, didn't we, at a gig? We did.
We did see him at a gig.
Was it at the Josh Smith one, or was it the British blues guy?
No, I think it was at the Extreme gig.
Yes,
it was either Matt Schofield, where I'd like to take this opportunity to apologise to all the staff at the Mimo Hall, because Alan got me absolutely shit-faced there. This is Leslie from Hobart.
Yes, the forum one, where our mutual friend...
Oh, Mark.
Had a bit of a...
Our mutual doctor friend needed a doctor, yes.
Yeah.
He this is Leslie from Hobart. Says, Colonel and Alan, my friend is obsessed with taking blurry pictures of himself while taking a shower. He has serious selfie-steam issues. Selfie-steam.
That was quite good, that.
All right. Now, who was on? Michael Zapp is on. He has joined the...
Maybe it's just the beer. I actually thought that was quite funny.
That's pretty good. Welcome to... If you've tuned in, you're wondering what this is. This is Drink and Drive.
Just vague ramblings with guitar and beer.
If you brought your expensive guitars in for me to sell, well...
I tell you what, we haven't dropped them. He says, touch wood. So.
Okay, Michael Zapp says, I can't believe I'm still listening to this in the background of the end of my working week. Well, you are, Michael, you are. It's real. It's real.
Honestly, I can only apologise. It's really, as you can
real.
see.
Drink and Drive, episode 1.
There's a reason why we don't do this very much, because we peaked a long time ago. I'm not even sure when my peak was.
I'm right at the bottom of the mountain. I am so down the mountain. I'm covered in the grass. They won't even find me. It'll be like Utsi the Iceman, buried in the ice for 2,000 years.
Once upon a time, he was awesome, and now look at him.
Michael said, I can't believe I'm still listening. Oh, he's just repeated that. Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. Well,
twice.
Should we do one more?
I think we should, yeah. I'm going to go collect this chest again, because that thing is epic. Is that all right?
Go.
But this is good. I'll tell you what. For $500,
sorry.
I think that's a bargain.
$500. Mr. Kwok, if you're watching, that's your guitar for $500 on discount. I'm going to stick with this 2023 59 historic. Now, if you're wondering what we're playing here, I have no sound here. There we go. This is a 59 historic.
Even though we've moved to a new shop.
Yes.
None of the setup is any easier than it ever was. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's like going backwards in time.
You come in here and you see vintage guitars, and you also see vintage technology, which I love.
Cables strewn across the floor, things that, honestly, if you touch it, you will die.
You know what I'm thinking?
You will die.
Know what I'm thinking of doing? Downstairs becomes the acoustic room. And we have a permanent film studio, much like what it used to be.
Filled with grubby mics, headphones where bits are falling off.
I may even upgrade
No way.
I may.
No way.
What are we playing here, Alan? What are we going to do?
I swear that halfway through when I was jamming through that last song, something crawled into my ear.
I was going to ask you about your monkeypox and how that was going, because it's a serious disease.
Cured.
Yeah. No more monkeys. A pet monkey. Did you ever watch BJ and the Bear? Do you remember BJ and the Bear? BJ McKay and my best friend Bear. No, it back in the Do you remember the 1980s, where you would primetime TV was either Knight Rider,
was
a guy driving a car,
yeah.
or Dynasty, or Dallas,
yeah,
or and then in the afternoon it was like reruns of Gilligan's Island and great shows.
All I distinctly remember of Dallas when Bobby woke up and it was all a dream, wasn't it? Because the ratings were like this, and like, how do we revive this? It's all a dream.
I don't even remember that.
You can only do that once, right?
You know, Bobby was the man from Atlantis.
Yeah,
do you remember that?
I did know that, yeah.
No, well, there was an American show, and it was popular here. It was called BJ and the Bear. BJ and the Bear. Hands up if you remember. And there's a guy who drove a truck with a monkey, and they would solve crime. The monkey would, say that he'd go to a crime scene and he'd like, man, I just need a clue. And that he'd look over and the monkey would be like, and he's like, Bear, I can't believe you found
so
the guy's wallet.
His monkey was called Bear.
Bear, BJ McKay and the Bear. Right. And they had a theme song and it went, BJ McKay and my best friend Bear. Yeah, it was good. They played it in prime time as well. Oh my God. All right, folks. Scott Walker is on. Hello, Scott Walker. Hello from the illustrious western suburbs. I went over there once. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I went to visit Michael Ray in Barwon Prison. He was, there was a lot of glass between us, but I got to say hello.
I saw him on Facebook, and he was out. So did they let him out on like day release or something?
He got out on a technicality.
Did he?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because there was on the staircase. Someone had dropped
oil.
The BJ and the bear left all these banana peels all over the stairs.
The bear was like,
yeah. The bear was at the bottom of the stairs. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, and if you're wondering about Michael Ray was years ago when we had a normal show at a normal time and whatever.
Did we ever have a normal show?
Yeah.
We didn't.
Do you know?
No, we didn't.
I'll tell you this off camera. I won't. But
I think you probably should, given
Michael Ray pushed his wife down the stairs. Hence, there's a documentary on Netflix called The Staircase. It's about Michael Ray, and he pushed his wife down the stairs, said that a kookaburra had flown down and attacked her, but really, no. He pushed her. So he's in Barwon Prison, so that's where that all comes from. But he got out on a technicality. He said that...
Have you ever seen Michael since we spread these vicious things about him? You haven't, have you?
I saw him once. He was picking corn in a chain gang. as I drove out to the Yuyangs to go walking with my daughter. And she said, "Daddy, what are those men chained together doing?" And I said, "Well, they're picking corn." And she said, "You mean the corn we eat?" I said, "I hope not." We're going to do Scott Walker. Hello, Scott Walker.
Oh my.
We're going to do, maybe we should do, should we do this one again? Should we go
Okay.
C sharp?
There was one we didn't do, was it? Because we didn't.
Was it? I can't even remember.
Wasn't that
We
one?
did Evil Ways.
Yeah.
We did Frank Zappa sort of C sharp.
Yeah.
There is another one that I got rid of. We could do that. Where is that one? I don't know.
No, just do the same one again.
All right,
We'll have a
here we
little
go.
jam. It's a closing out jam, isn't it? I want to kill the background music. Which key? What are we? Is it E? Is it? You've got me muted.
Oh, sorry.
Good, isn't it? Oh. You hit your limit, have you?
No. No, a little bit. Just only needs a little bit.
Well, these are good. These are great guitars.
Amazing.
That
thing sounds amazing.
This is
That is
amazing.
another level of guitar.
So, yes. Yeah. Look, and I'll tell you what. You wouldn't be unhappy with those. Either.
Holy smokes! This is incredible.
And
You know what? I think they're building. Even the big companies now. The last couple of years, they're making stuff. Hello, is this me? Is this me? There we go. They're making stuff that is better than
you reckon,
ever.
You reckon Gibson have gone?
I think Gibson are doing amazing stuff as well. It's incredible. Gibson and Fender, like really lifting the game.
They dropped for a bit, didn't they? And they needed to sort themselves out.
100%.
Got a new CEO, didn't they? And he sort of.
They had the guy from Levi's, and he turned it around pretty well. And then they moved on to somebody else. A new guy. They've got a new guy, but really, really good, incredible stuff. And it just,
my experience about these guitars and owning them and selling them, they don't really lose any value either.
How many of these can you have and drive? We're going to find out. No, you can't, because can your car drive itself home? Because you have a Tesla.
Yeah, don't tell everybody. You'll get an outpouring of Tesla hatred. Because that's all that happens when I tell people I've got one, and they
Musk
go. They stop short of saying I'm a. But oh my God, I used to like you.
Come on, Tesla haters, they're great. They're amazing.
I think it's great, but I understand people don't like Elon Musk. So anyway.
Scott Walker, and what else have we got here? Con K, Walk On. Oh, there we go. Yes.
Walk On, yeah.
We should do what we should do, we'll do the guitar show, have some beers, get that out of the way, keep it live streaming, and then just start cooking with some with some gas burners and some woks, and just sit here and eat food.
Can you actually cook?
I have food. Yeah, I'm into cooking. Yeah. Can you? Would you like a salami stick?
No.
Alan, I prepared.
I don't know where they've been. So.
Oh my God. Well, I guess we probably should wrap it up.
I think so.
That
was fun. I enjoyed
That's awesome.
That. It's been
thank you for coming back. I think we're going to continue this. This is Drink and Drive, episode 1. Oh, sorry. Let me do that again. I'll do it for the promo. Right, wait a second. Hi, everyone. This is Drink and Drive, episode 1.
Maybe we won't call it that.
Well, it's adults only.
Otherwise, there'll be a police knocking on the door and they'll be like, are you promoting drinking and driving? No, we are not.
No, but imagine this. I'm driving. I get pulled over.
I think a better one would be drink beer, play guitar, drive time edition.
Drive time edition. Alan, it's drink and drive. No. Let me sell it to you. Yeah, let me sell it. I'll sell it to you. Okay. Driving the car. Woo! Pull over, sir. Step away from the vehicle, sir. Oh, okay, I will. You got a broken taillight. Shh! I don't have a broken taillight, son of a bitch. Have you been drinking? Yes, of course I have. I'm the host of... I'm the host of Drink and Drive.
I'll get you.
What do you expect me to do?
In the back of the van in a heartbeat.
Get in the back of the divvy van, honky mofo. Come on, man. Let me off the hook. Did I tell you about we got pulled over for expired rego? Have I told you this? Yeah. So we're driving on. We go out to fireworks or something for Christmas, and then we drop some friends off in Windsor, and we get on the Princess Highway down the long road. Lily's driving because I've had about 8 bottles of wine.
Yeah.
So, woo, and I'm like, I told you, all people from Hong Kong are shit driving. And the guy comes up and he's like, oh, did you
Does your wife watch this show? Lucky for
No.
you, then.
No. No, that would be bad. My supreme leader, I'd be fucked. Anyway, so the guy's like, did you realize your car is out of rego? And I said, no, how far out are we? And he's like, well, 1984 is probably, no. He said, you're 3 months out. And I'm like, what? Because we had changed address. I said, oh, God. What do we do? And he's like, well, I have to take the plates off your car and you have to get a temporary license, rego, to drive home. And I was like, what? And anyway, so takes the plates off.
So
he's like, can you
remove the plates?
Literally took the plates off. He's like, can you give me a hand or whatever? I said, sure, I'll give you a hand. He's like, what do you do? And I said, oh, it's not important. Well, I'm important. you know, really important. That's why I said to him, you have no idea who you're talking about. I said, I've got a guitar shop. And he's like, oh, I'm into guitars. Which one? I said, guitar, Colonel. And he's like, oh, shit, I've been meaning to bring in my 1979 Les Paul. Any chance you can, you know, you know what you guys do. Here's some cash money. Here's some cash. You wave it under their nose. Cash. And no, he went, step away from the vehicles.
Yeah. Now you're going in the WR.
Yeah.
Quite rightly.
So he knew who I was, but he wouldn't accept the bribe.
Because he knows you've got no money.
Don't have any money now. We got off it though. We got off the fine. But
did you?
Yes. That's for the next show. I'll tell you how we did it. I'll tell you how to win. I'll tell you how to balance your finances and make a fortune with crypto. Alan, I'd like to thank you for coming in.
It's all right, my pleasure. Nothing's really changed. It's just the same.
It's just the same.
It is. And, it's still shit jokes, shit guitar playing, shit stories. It's all shit. Shit gear. But it's fun, isn't it? Isn't that the main thing? Isn't it fun?
It's very fun. And we have one more.
No, we fucking don't.
No, yes, we do. We've got one more.
Oh my God. Was that a laugh or was that a beer explosion?
It was both.
Right.
The double.
Right.
All right. David from Carnegie. David from Carnegie writes, Colonel and Alan. Oh, do you know, I'd just like to say something. Before the captain, who's an Englishman who runs Anderton's.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
There was a colonel. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. David from Carnegie writes, Colonel and Alan, we just found out Grandpa is now addicted to Viagra.
Oh. No. Don't do it. Don't do it.
David says, nobody is taking it harder than Grandma.
Oh.
Poor Grandma.
Oh my. On that note.
All right.
Time to wrap up.
You wanted to tune in. Now, this is an over 55 show. It's certainly.
It is now.
This is like Ugly Dave Gray. You wouldn't remember Ugly Dave Gray, but back in the day, there was a show called Blankety Blanks, and Graham Kennedy hosted Blankety
Blanks. Yeah, I remember that show in the UK.
Yeah, they sold it overseas, and there was an English comedian who he'd been out here for years. He had a mustache and smoked a cigar. And he would tell these jokes, and they were like RSL level dad joke. I mean, you know, and that was an Ugly Dave Gray joke. Amazing. I love it. Same sort of level. All right, folks, we're out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Good to be back. We'll try and do something regular.
Great to be back. Thanks for having me back.
Alan, anytime. We love you, Alan. Drink and Drive, episode 1. I'm going to try and get young Ryan, the repairman, on.
Oh, yeah?
Try him, yeah. I think he's amazing, so...
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. If you want any guitar work done, what's it called?
Colortone Guitars.
Yeah, he's really good.
We sponsor them. We own him.
Yeah, he did an amazing job with a couple I sent him.
Yes.
Very good.
Incredible. Thank you, Alan.
Thanks for having me. So
bye, everyone.